Midlife crisis. So midlife crisis gets a bad rap because it has so many cliches attached to it. Hi, my name's Kira of the Eagle Institute, and midlife crisis we tend to associate with men rather than women, which isn't true, and we associate it with acting out in some way. A lot of times maybe we associate it with going out and buying an expensive sports car or a boat or a motorcycle or something like that, or perhaps breaking up your major romantic relationship. If you're married, getting a divorce, and perhaps having that new younger partner, especially if the person has had degree of success already, especially financially. So these are things that do happen when people have a midlife crisis, and it's not because that's what the midlife crisis is about. It's because people can feel that there is something wrong and that there is some kind of hole or something missing in their life. So they just go to distractions to try to fill it. And in and of themselves, many of these things may or may not be the right things to do, but they are looking in the wrong direction. So buying a new sports car may be a wonderful thing to do. Changing your romantic relationships may be a really intelligent and a way to progress and grow. However, if you do it just to try to soothe yourself by doing external things, it doesn't work. So what a midlife crisis is an invitation to grow on a personal level, to grow on an emotional level, and to delve deeper into yourself in a way that honestly we're just not prepared to for most people at an earlier stage in our life. The earlier stages in our life are about getting to know ourselves as how we relate to the external world, like figuring ourselves out in the world, like what are the things that we like, and how are we going to navigate the external world around us. Midlife crisis is an invitation to start to address the internal world. And hopefully by that time in your life, you've come to a certain degree of mastering the external world. And the thing that people find really confusing is that things that they previously found that gave them a lot of pleasure and were in a lot of ways, even how they relate to the world, no longer bring them the same sense of satisfaction that they did previously. So if that's you and you've been struggling and maybe you've been trying a bunch of things, maybe you've taken up new hobbies or started new projects and they're just not bringing you the level of enjoyment and satisfaction that you'd hope for, and you're feeling a lot of discomfort, maybe overwhelm, maybe just a sense of not at ease and you're not really sure why, those are sure signs of a midlife crisis. The emotions can also even be deeper than that. They can be as deep as anger or maybe even a little bit of depression. So if you recognize these things, we have a webinar. Midlife crisis is actually a fabulous opportunity for personal growth, and that's what we're going to be talking about. So join me this Saturday on YouTube. You can check out the links below on how to join the class.